Are you feeling that pre-exam panic creeping in? You know, that moment when the pressure's on and you're like, I should have studied more, or I'm definitely gonna forget everything. Maybe you're totally overwhelmed, stressing about how to ace it, and now you're scrambling to figure out what to do? Well, guess what? You're not alone. I've got you. By the end of this video, you'll have the perfect exam day routine that'll keep you cool, confident, and actually ready to crush that exam without the last-minute panic. I'm gonna walk you through exactly what you need to do step by step to make sure you're 100% prepared. So stick with me, because if you follow this, you won't just survive your exam, you'll ace it. So let's go. Morning routine. Alright, first things first, wake up early. Because when you wake up early, you have time to get your brain in gear, set a good vibe, and have everything together. So, wake up early and don't hit the snooze button. Now, after you're up, get yourself a good, nutritious breakfast. I'm talking eggs, oats, fruits, something that'll fuel your brain and keep you feeling energized. Don't even think about that sugary cereal or anything that'll leave you crashing by mid-morning. While you're munching on your breakfast, do a light review of your notes. But here's the catch. Don't just read them mindlessly. Use active recall. Quiz yourself on key points, ask questions, answer them, and make sure you're actually engaging your brain, not just passively reading. Mid-morning focus. Okay, now we're heading into mid-morning. And this is where you need to get focused. Time to tackle the tough stuff. Pick one or two topics that you've been struggling with, but here's the trick. Don't go crazy trying to learn new stuff. Focus on reviewing and reinforcing what you already know. You can go through practice questions or work through summaries. But don't start learning new topics. This is not the time for cramming. Quick tip, get out those practice questions, flashcards, or whatever tools help you test your knowledge. This is the time to quiz yourself like a pro. You want to reinforce what's already in your brain, not overwhelm yourself with last-minute material. Afternoon break and light review. Alright, by now you might be feeling a little drained. So here's a key part of your routine. Take a break. You deserve it. Step away from your books for a bit. Go for a walk, stretch it out, whatever helps you recharge. I'm not saying take a nap unless you really need it, but do something that relaxes your mind and body. Then, after your break, you can do a quick recap. Go over those notes or flashcards you're feeling confident with. Things you know but just need to refresh before the evening. But whatever you do, don't overstudy. This is just for boosting confidence, not stressing yourself out. Evening routine. Now it's the evening. Things are winding down, but it's still important to keep the prep rolling. Start with a final review. Go over your flashcards or keynotes, just to make sure everything's fresh in your mind. Next, let's avoid any last-minute freakouts. Prepare your exam materials, your ID, pens, hall ticket, whatever you need for the exam. That way, you're not scrambling to find things at the last second. No stress. And finally, have a light, healthy dinner. Something that's not going to make you feel sluggish or too full to sleep. No greasy food that'll leave you feeling bloated, just something simple and easy. Night routine. Now, this is important. You've done all the hard work during the day, so it's time to wind down. First off, organize everything for the morning. Lay out your clothes, set out your exam materials. That way, you don't have to think about it tomorrow. Then, relax and unwind. Don't even think about studying. This is time to do something calming like meditation, deep breathing, or reading a book. Anything to get your brain in relax mode before sleep. Most importantly, sleep early. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep. You want to wake up feeling refreshed and clear-headed. Trust me, that's going to be way more helpful than any last-minute cram session. Exam day morning. When exam day finally rolls around, you've got to be ready to hit the ground running. But don't stress about anything that's happened before. Just focus on today. First, avoid caffeine the night before. You don't need to be wired all night. When you wake up, give yourself at least 2 hours before the exam starts. This gives you time to get settled. And here's the magic trick. Do a little light exercise. Just some jumping jacks or stretches to wake up your body and get the blood flowing. During the exam, here's a pro tip for when the exam begins. Read the questions twice. Don't rush through them. Underline key parts and make sure you understand what they're asking. Also, when you get the paper, jot down any key formulas or facts you remember on the side of the page. It'll be like your brain dump zone where you can refer to it when needed. Another tip, start with the easiest questions. Knock them out first to get those quick points and ease yourself into the more challenging ones. And don't forget, always leave 10 minutes to review your answers before you hand in the paper. It'll help you catch any mistakes. Avoid these mistakes. Let me give you a few more pointers. No last-minute cramming. Don't try to learn anything new the day before. Don't pull an all-nighter. You need that sleep. An all-nighter is just going to hurt your brain more than help it. Avoid stress. Just take a deep breath. You've got this. Staying calm will help you think clearly. There you have it. That's your perfect exam day routine. If you follow this, you're setting yourself up to walk into that exam feeling prepared, confident, and ready to own it. Good luck, and go crush it. And hey, if you're already killing it with your studies and want to take your school life to the next level, then definitely check out my video on how to become that girl in school. Hit that video on screen, and I'll see you there. You don't want to miss it.